Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Anju Speaks Tech. Now in this episode, I shall try to find it out whether, like Postgres, Yugabyte also uses the template 1 database by default while creating a new database. So the people who are familiar with Postgres, they may know that Postgres uses the template as template 1 and at the time of creating a new database. Now for YugabyteDB's YSQL API, the query layer of Postgres is reused. Okay, so that is why let's find it out whether Yugabyte also follows the same behavior or not. Let's find it out. So I have one of my sandboxes. So here I shall connect to Yugabyte. So I have created a single node cluster in that sandbox, and let me quickly show you the version as well. The version of Postgres version is 15.2 and YugabyteDB version is 2.25. Now let's try to check the default databases that we have in Yugabyte. So we have Postgres, System Platform, Template 0, Template 1 and Yugabyte. Now this Postgres, Template 0 and Template 1, these three you can also find in Postgres as well. So this one, that is system underscore platform, this particular database is used by YugabyteDB internally. It uses this to check the read and write of a particular YSQL node endpoint in a periodic manner. Next for YugabyteDB, Yugabyte is the default database. Now first we shall try to connect to template 0. Oh, we can't connect. It says that we can't connect. Why? Because this template 0 holds the system configuration. Okay, so and those things should not be altered. So that's why even for Postgres also you will find that we can't connect to this template 0. There is another template database that is called template 1. Let's try to connect to that template 1. And yes, I'm able to connect. Now let's quickly see whether is there any object available or not. So no tables. Let's check schema. Okay, we have the by default public schema there. No views, no functions. Let's see extensions. Yes, by default we have PLPGSQL and PGStat statements. These two are available. Now let's try to create some object. Let's see what I can create. So first let me create schema, sample schema. Yes, I'm able to create a schema. Then let's try to create a table inside the schema. Create table, sample schema dot say new table. Okay, column 1 integer. No, I can't create a table inside that schema. Let's try to create a view. Let's try to create a view. Create view sample. I shall try to create that view inside sample schema. So schema dot new view as select role name and role can login from PG roles. Yes, view is created, and let's also try to add an extension. So earlier we have seen that only 2 extensions are available. Let's try to create one. Create extension, say PG crypto. Yes, I can create that extension as well. Let let me quickly validate. Yes, PG crypto has been added. Now this is the template one database. So we have added some additional objects in it, and now let's try to create a new database without specifying the template one it should use. Okay, let's see by default which template it picks up. Okay, let me again go back to Yugabyte database. Now I shall create a new database called newdb. Yes, so newdb is created. Let's connect to newdb. Now let's find it out. Do we have any table? No. Okay, do we have any schema? Yes, we have the schema. So that means the changes that I have done in template 1, it is visible here as well. So this implies that YugabyteDB also is using template 1 while creating a new database. Now let's try to do this. Let's try to validate the other points as well. So the changes that I did in template 1, so automatically when I'm creating a new database, I can see those objects are pre-existing. That means that YugabyteDB is creating new database referring that template 1 database. Okay, let's validate whether other changes are also visible. I created a view. Let's see if that view is visible here. Sample schema. Yes, the view is here. That new view is here. Then I created an extension as well. So select star from PG extension. Yes, PG crypto. I additionally created this in template 1, but here it comes default. So now the validation points are done. So we can conclude that yes, it is using template 1 only while creating a new database. Now let's do another thing. Now what I will do is I shall try to create a backup of this. Okay, I shall quickly change it to YSQL dump. Then I shall supply the database name as newdb. And then data dump.sql. It is taking a backup of that database. Now let me show you that whole query. Yes, so here I have used, you can see that hyphen capital C. So if you provide that hyphen capital C, it will include the create database statements as well. So why I did this, let me show you why. See, at the time of taking a backup, it is using template 0. Why? Because at the time of backup, when you will restore it, basically, so you need the system configuration things are unaltered. So that's why it is taking a backup using template 0, and then it is applying all the other changes. So see, we created the sample schema, we created extensions, so those things are then created on the top of that. So that is why it's always safe. I mean, YugabyteDB, and even this is the same behavior we experience in Postgres as well. If you take a backup of a Postgres database, it creates a backup with template 0. Okay, so that's all for this episode. So hope you have learned something new. So stay tuned to Anju Speaks Techs and keep supporting. Thanks for watching.